Hello everyone, Craig D'Amico here in the NEC Front Row Studios with this NEC Women's Basketball Update. The 90-game 2019 NEC Women's Basketball Conference schedule has just been released. Let's take a look at some highlights. NEC play tips off on Saturday, January the 5th, beginning a round-robin schedule of 18 games where every team plays every team both home and away over the course of 10 weekends, culminating with the regular season finale on Thursday, March the 7th. Games will be played on Saturday and Mondays with the exception of the weekend of February 2nd, where there will only be a Saturday game, and the final game of the regular season on Thursday, March 7th. This year, the NEC returns to a higher seed host on campus sites format for all postseason games, meaning the top 4 seeds at the end of the regular season will once again earn quarterfinal home games. The quarterfinals will take place on Monday, March 11th. The semifinals will be on Thursday, March 14th. And set your calendar for the 2019 NEC Women's Basketball Final on St. Patrick's Day, Sunday, March 17th. Now, of course, as always, there's some feature games to circle on your calendar. Let's take a look at this season's top matchups. On Saturday, January the 12th, Robert Morris will visit St. Francis Brooklyn. This won't only be a feature of 2 of the top 4 academic teams in the entire country, but this will be a big rematch from last year. The Terriers were one of only 2 NEC teams to hand Robert Morris a defeat, that coming the last time the Colonials visited Brooklyn. Speaking of Brooklyn, on Monday, January the 21st, it'll be the 26th annual Battle of Brooklyn at LIU. Last year, the Terriers won the official Battle of Brooklyn matchup, but the Blackbirds got revenge, upsetting the number 3 seeded Terriers in the NEC tournament. The Blackbirds will once again look to secure borough bragging rights, but the Terriers will look to win their 5th out of the last 6 Battle of Brooklyn showdowns. The first championship game rematch doesn't happen until President's Day, February the 18th, when Robert Morris returns to DeGaulle Arena to face St. Francis for the first time since last year's final. The second time they'll meet will be the final game of the regular season, March the 7th, when St. Francis visits Robert Morris. Remember, last year, these 2 teams finished the regular season tied, and it came down to RPI to tie-break them. Who knows what'll happen when these 2 teams meet in that finale, but you gotta believe there probably will be something important on the line in that one. And of course, one of the biggest storylines we're following in women's basketball this year is the chase for the scoring record. St. Francis Red Flash senior Jess Kovach standing 180 points away from Jess Noble. With Kovach's 22-point-per-game career average, we can project that record to fall probably by the end of non-conference play. However, still ahead of her would be the NEC's all-time leading scorer, Wagner's Terrence Bailey, at 2,591 points. She's 433 away. So with the 22-point-per-game average, we can project that record to come at some point end of January, early February, during a stretch in which the Red Flash conveniently play 7 of 9 at home. You can book your travel plans now because the chances are pretty high NEC history once again gets made inside the walls of the Stokes Center. Well, fans, the schedule is set, and the 2019 NEC women's basketball season, believe it or not, is just around the corner. We look forward to another great campaign. Until next time, for NEC Front Row, I'm Craig D'Amico.